So basically, in this session, we discuss a new CCNA 200-301 syllabus discussion. Okay. So right now, first we
Okay.
follow how many topics available in new CCNA. Which one, Shamin? In new CCNA
No
200-301.
CCN.
Okay. So this one is your
Okay.
new CCNA. I'm just calling this one is enterprise. Which one? Enterprise syllabus.
Okay.
Clear? So right
Enterprise.
now in this course we
Yes.
discuss how many topics. So first in this syllabus we need a basic fundamentals. Okay, basic fundamentals. Clear?
Fundamentals.
Okay.
Yes.
So first topic we discuss OSI model. Which one? OSI
OSI
model.
model.
Okay, right now in CCNA, why we
Okay.
discuss OSI model? So basically, with the help of OSI model, we learn a data structure. Which one? A data
Okay.
structure. Clear? Then
Data
we learn.
structure. Yes.
Then we learn
Yes.
a layer information. Which one? Layer
Okay.
information. Then
Layer
we
information.
learn
Information. Yes.
header information. Clear?
Okay.
Then
Yes.
we learn a protocol information. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Then we learn what is the meaning of frame, what is the meaning of packet, what is the meaning of segmentation. Yes or no?
Yes.
This one topic in OSI model. Right now in your college, you are getting a 45-minute syllabus, 45-minute session. Yes or no? In 45 minutes,
Yes.
all OSI model layer cover. Right now. In new CCNA, we discuss complete OSI model. That means I will take how many days session? A 3 days session. Okay. In 3 days
Okay.
session, we
Okay.
discuss a theory part and then we discuss a practical part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Clear? Every layer.
Yes.
After
Okay.
OSI model, we discuss one more new topic. Clear? After OSI
Okay.
model, we discuss one more new topic. So basically, if you are joining as a network
Okay.
engineer or support, technical support, IT admin, anyone, so you must have a basic knowledge of internetworking devices. Which one? Internetworking
Networking
devices.
devices.
How many
Devices.
internetworking device available right now in real time scenario? So basically, before a router or switch, you are getting a hub to connect a multiple
Okay.
users. Yes or no? And then we get after
Yes.
hub. I'm getting one more device. Its name bridge. Which one? Bridge. After some
Bridge.
enhancement, I'm getting a new device. Its name a switch. Then we get one more
Okay.
device, a router. Clear? How many
Okay.
device? Hub,
Yes.
bridge, switch, router. Clear?
It's
So we
router.
discuss
Yes.
all
Yes.
basic characteristics, description in internet networking device. We discuss description. We discuss a packet flow. Okay.
Okay.
We discuss a
Okay.
frame. Clear? We discuss a routing table. We discuss what is the meaning
Okay.
of ARP and what is the meaning of ARP table. We discuss what is the meaning
Okay.
of MAC address table. Okay. And what is the
Okay.
meaning of a duplex? Which one? A duplex. Okay.
Duplex.
So internet networking
Okay.
device are basically a 2 to 3 days session. How many days? 2 to 3 days
3.
session. Okay. First, we learn which one part? Which one part? A theory part. Then we discuss a practical part. Okay. First, we complete a theory. Then we discuss practical. Every device. Okay. Hub, bridge, switch, and then a router. Clear, Shemin? After
Yes,
internet
clear.
networking device, we discuss one more topic. Okay. So third number topic, very important. Right now in third number topic, we discuss IP addresses. Clear?
Okay.
Right now, if you have any PC, a laptop, servers, okay? If you have any IP phone, yes or no? If you have a camera, so all devices are getting a two types of addresses. How many types? Two types. A one called a logical and another one
Okay.
a physical. Clear? A logical means
Yes.
IP address and physical means MAC address.
Laptop.
Clear? So
Okay.
basically we discuss IP address. So in IP address topic, how many types address available? Right now you have IPv4 or IPv6.
IPv6.
Both. Okay. So first we discuss in this scenario. First we complete IPv4 concept. Okay. First we complete
Okay.
IPv4 concept. Clear?
IPv4.
In IPv4 concept, we discuss a basic theory part. Then we discuss what is the meaning of subnet mask. Clear? Then we discuss
Yes.
what is the meaning of octet. Then we discuss what is the meaning of decimal value. What is the meaning of binary value. And then hexadecimal as well. Clear?
So,
Hexadecimal. Clear? After this theory part, we discuss a one more topic. It's advanced level topic. A name is subnetting part. Okay. We discuss first a normal subnetting. Okay. Then we discuss a super subnetting also. Clear? Suppose if someone want thousands of network, hundred of networks. Okay. So how to get? So I will discuss super subnetting also. Clear? So in subnetting part, I will provide a PDF file also. Okay. In PDF file, you can get multiple questions. Okay. Multiple questions. Clear on subnetting.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
So right now, after subnetting, we discuss one more topic. Clear? It's separate part. Separate part.
Okay.
We discuss a fourth topic called FLSM or VLSM. Clear? What is the meaning of FLSM or VLSM? Basically, FLSM called a fixed length subnet mask. Suppose I have a three departments: Department A, Department B, and Department C. Clear? How many departments? 1, 2, and 3. All three departments are users 20, 20, and 20. So right now in this scenario, if you want to do a subnetting, if you want to do subnetting, you can do, no worry, you can do subnetting. But right now every network get how many IP addresses? 20. How many? 20. So that is the reason I am using FLSM concept. Clear? Okay. Right now I am getting VLSM. So what is the meaning of VLSM? Suppose if you are getting another three departments, so Department 1, Department 2, and Department 3. Clear? So right now in Department 1, a user available 100. In Department 2, user available only 15. In Department 3, user available only 10. So right now every department have a different requirement. Yes or no? Right now I'm using only one concept. Which one? A VLSM. Which one? VLSM. Clear? So in VLSM we can get a multiple networks, but right now I am also getting a different subnet mask. Which one? Different subnet mask. Clear? In FLSM I am getting a same subnet mask. I am getting same subnet mask. In VLSM I am getting different subnet mask. Clear? Okay. So right now IP address or VLSM, subnetting, FLSM. Clear, Shamin?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so right now in third topic, I think third, IP address. Yes or no? Then fourth is
Yes.
subnetting part,
Subnet.
and fifth is FLSM or VLSM. It will take a 4 to 5 days session. How many?
4 to 5 days.
4 to 5 days session. Clear? Then we discuss after IP addressing one more topic. Which one? I'm calling this one topic a sixth number. I'm calling iOS details. Which one? iOS details. Then we discuss basic commands. Then we discuss basic commands. Basically, suppose if you have a mobile phone, if you have a PC, okay, if you have a server. So right now, these three devices are different operating system available. Right now in your mobile phone, you are getting Android. In your PC, you are getting operating system Microsoft. Yes or no? A server will get a Linux OS. Yes or no? But right now in internetworking device, which one? Internetworking device, a router, switch, and then firewall. Clear? Then I'm getting which one type operating system? I'm getting iOS. Which one? iOS. Clear? So iOS, three type available. Right now I'm just discuss only basics. Clear? Three types: a layer 2 iOS, layer 3, then layer 2 plus layer 3 plus layer 4. Clear? Layer 2 iOS, that means switch. Layer 3 iOS means a router, switch, router plus a firewall. That means I am using multi-layer switch and core layer switch. But right now on core layer switch, don't have any layer 2. Okay? Only multi-layer switch support a layer 2, layer 3 or layer 4 process. Clear? Then we discuss one more topic. Its name basic commands. Clear? Right now on your mobile phone, you are getting applications. Yes or no? On PC, you are also getting applications. On Linux server, you are getting a terminals. Which one? Terminals. Yes or no? Suppose if you are working with a Red Hat, CentOS. Yes or no? So I'm getting a terminals. So right now verify. Right now I'm using a Windows operating system. Suppose I just want to open a Google calculator. So calculator called application. But you have two methods to access calculator. How many methods? Two methods. I'm getting a first method is GUI and then second is CLI. GUI means I'm getting a graphical user interface and CLI means a command line interface. Right now verify. If I'm going CMD and then I will write down calc. Calc means a calculator. I'm getting calculator with the help of command line. Yes or no? Okay, right now I don't want to use any command. I have option. A GUI mode. I'm getting calculator. Yes or no?
Okay.
So router or switch also have a two modes, a GUI mode or CLI mode. Clear? Shamin?
CLI mode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Clear.
Yes, sir.
In basic commands, we discuss a modes. Which one? Modes. Clear?
Now,
In GUI mode or CLI mode, right now, multiple, suppose you have multiple router or multiple switches, but I just want to configure a GUI mode, but I am getting a CLI mode router. Okay. So how to access GUI mode? I will mention. Okay. A very simple, only three commands you can make your router GUI mode accessible. Okay. If you want to access your router GUI mode, you have option. Okay. Right now in iOS, I'm getting a modes. Okay. So how many modes? Right now you have three modes. A very important mode. A first mode, I'm getting a greater than symbol. Then I'm getting a hashtag symbol. Then I'm getting conf, then hash. Clear? So what is the meaning of a greater than symbol? I'm calling a user executive mode. Which one? user executive mode. In this mode, engineer only run a show commands. Which one command? Show commands in user executive mode. Okay, right now if I am provide up this one mode, so what is the meaning of this mode? I am calling a privilege mode. Which one? Privilege mode. You can run show commands, you can configure a configuration also. Clear? But right now, what is the meaning of this one mode? I am calling global configuration mode. Which one? Global configuration mode. In this mode, you can enable a protocols, you can configure IP address, you can configure policy, you can configure ACL. Okay, you can configure net, a multiple configuration you can done on global mode. Clear? So right now, we discuss a CCNA topic, but I'm just follow only a Cisco iOS configuration. Okay, which one? Cisco iOS configuration. Clear? So this one only. Which one modes? A Cisco iOS mode. Clear? After this one topic, it will take only a 2 day session. How many days, Shamin? 2 days.
2 days.
Clear? Okay. Right now, just go to next topic. After 6 number topic, we move on to a 7th number topic. 7th number topic we discuss CSMA CD. Which one? CSMA CD. Right now, in real time scenario, you are getting a bandwidth issue and packet loss. Okay, so we discuss CSMA CD. Okay, CSMA CD call carrier sense multiple access collision detect. Okay, so in this topic it will take only 1 day session. Clear? How many days? A 1 day session. Basically I will discuss on router, on switch, on bridge, on hub. Clear? So what is the meaning of broadcast? What is the meaning of collision? Clear? We discuss broadcast or collision. Clear? In CSMA CD topic. Clear? Shamin? Shamin, clear
Yes,
this
sir.
thing?
Yeah. Sir.
Okay. Right now move on 8 number topic. Which one? 8 number. In 8 number topic, we discuss a basic details. Switch. Which one? Switch. Clear? So how many in this topic we discuss port types. Which one? Port types. We discuss series, how many series available Cisco switches. Clear? Which one is layer 2 switch, which one is layer 3 switch. Clear? Then we discuss one more topic, how to access Cisco switch GUI mode. Which one mode? GUI mode. Okay, right now you are getting a Cisco switch 2950. Okay, so this one switch not available in GUI mode, only available in CLI mode. So how to configure which one mode? A GUI mode. Okay, we discuss. Clear? After basic detail, we discuss one more topic, 9th number. It's a very important topic. We discuss VLAN. Which one? VLAN. Clear? In VLAN topic, we discuss why we use VLAN. Clear? In real time scenario. Clear? How many VLANs available? Clear? How many types available? Right now, before Ethernet, I'm using which one technology? Frame relay also technology. Yes or no? I'm using serial link. Clear? So we will discuss a VLAN topic, basics. Clear? Then we discuss a 10-number topic. In this 10-number topic, we discuss access port. Which one port, Shamin? Access port. Clear? And then we discuss 11-number topic, port to VLAN mapping. Basically, port to VLAN mapping, you have two types, static or dynamic. Okay, static means manually assign. Which one? Manually assign. And dynamic means I'm using VMPS server. Which one? VMPS server. Clear? VLAN membership policy server. Clear? Automatically device will get a VLAN allocation. Clear? Automatic. Suppose if you are connected via switch and I am connected my PC. So whenever I am sending any request, so I am getting a VLAN number 10 member. Clear, Shamin? So in VMPS, I am using MAC. Right now, I will discuss only manual configuration. Clear, Shamin? This thing clear? This four topic will take only 4 days. How many days? 4 days. Clear? 8 number, 9 number, 10 number, or 11 number. Clear? After this topic, we discuss again one more topic. So basically, we discuss a 12th number topic. But right now in 12 number topic, we discuss trunk port and plus DTP protocol. Which one, Shamin?
Trunk port and
Trunk
DTP
port or
protocol.
DTP protocol. But right now, why we use VLAN concept? Suppose if I am purchase a new switch, okay. So this switch I'm getting, and then I am connected multiple users. Clear? I am connected multiple users. This one is Bob, this one is John, and this one is Sam user. Clear? Right now, Bob user want to communicate with a Sam user. So in this scenario, Bob have IP address. Which one? A Sam. But Bob don't have any MAC address information. So right now in this scenario, Bob will send first message. I just want to verify where is Sam and what is the MAC address. So I am sending a first message. It's called a broadcast. Which one message, Shamin? Broadcast. Whenever switch receive any broadcast, it will check this port will be member of which one group. So I am getting a group A member. Which one member? Group A member. So by default on switch, all interfaces will be member of VLAN 1. Which one, Shamin? VLAN 1. So that is the reason whenever switch receive any broadcast, it will forward all devices. Only active link. Which one link? Active link or same group. Which one? Same group. Clear? So right now, but John working on data center server. Right now, John will get a broadcast message. Which one message? Broadcast message. In this process, John will get interruption. Yes or no? So that is the reason engineer configure which one concept? VLAN. Which one concept? VLAN. To do separate broadcast every users, every department. Clear? But right now, why we use a trunk port? Why we use a trunk port? Suppose you have two branches. How many? 2 branches. This one is Delhi branch. Okay. This one is suppose Noida branch. Clear right now? So I am just connected via switch 1 or switch 2. Clear? And then I am getting a two users. That means a multiple users available. This one is a group A member. Which one? Group A member. This one is group B member. But right now on switch 2, I am connected via server 1. Or which one group server? A group server. And then this one is server 2. Which one group? Group number B. Clear? So right now group A user want to communicate with a server 1. But right now I am connected via a single link. So how to transfer data? How to transfer data? Because right now I am just member of a group A. Yes or no? That means if you want to transmit multiple groups a data traffic, so this link must configure which one? Trunk port. Which one? Trunk port. If you want to configure trunk port, so use which one protocol? DTP protocol. Which one? DTP protocol. Because trunk port carry multiple VLAN information, not a communication. only carry multiple VLANs information. Clear, Shamin? Shamin, clear? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now, a 12 number topic clear. Right now we discuss one
Yes,
more
sir.
topic.
It's clear.
Right now we discuss one more topic, 13 number. After DTP, we discuss VTP. Which one? VTP. In VTP, we discuss version 1, version 2, and version 3, a theory parts only. Clear? Version 3, only theory parts. Clear? Version 1 and version 2, we do complete practical or theory part. Clear? Why we use VTP protocol? Suppose in your organization, I am getting a multiple switches. How many switches, Shamin? Multiple switches. And admin take a one task. In this task, I just want to configure a VLAN 2 to 10. How many VLANs? 2 to 10 VLANs. So just go to first switch 1, then switch 2, then switch 3 manually. Yes or no? I will do manually configuration one by one. In this process, I am getting a two types of issues. I am getting two types of issues. A first issue, it's a time taking process. Yes or no? Which one process? Time taking process. First go to switch 1 and then access in console. Then I will enter the configuration. Yes or no? Shamin,
Yes, yes.
clear? Okay. Right now, what is second issue? Second issue, a human errors. Suppose right now VLAN 2 name is HR. Okay. On switch 1, you can write a correct name. But on switch 3, you can write down RH. So this one is human errors. Yes or no? So that is the reason with the help of which one protocol? VTP protocol. We can make a one switch act as a centralized server. Which one? Centralized server. And another switch is I'm just calling a client. Just go to switch 1 and push your configuration. Then server updates all clients. Clear? So that is the reason in real time scenario, most of the engineer use a VTP protocol. Which one protocol? VTP protocol. Clear? VTP protocol will take only 2 days session. How many? 2 days. Clear? Right now, go to next topic. After VTP, we discuss which number topic? Shamin, which number? Which number topic we discuss?
Now is 14.
14. Yes or no?
Or 30. Yeah, 30.
Okay, right now we discuss a 14 number topic. In this topic, after VTP, we discuss one more topic. It's very important topic in switching concept. It's called STP. Which one? STP. Which one? STP topic. What is the meaning of STP? Basically, this one protocol, STP protocol. STP protocol prevent a loops. Which one? Prevent loops. Clear? STP protocol by default enable. Which one? By default enable Cisco switches. Which one switches? Cisco switches and prevent loops. So what is the meaning of loops? Suppose if someone asks, who is a user? Who is a user? Someone asked this question. So right now, Shamin asked a Bob, who is a. Bob asked John, who is a. Right now, John asked Sam, who is a, and Sam asked Shamin, who is a. So that means this question I am generating, yes or no? And again, I am getting this question, yes or no? So that is the reason I am calling a loops. Clear? So in this scenario, in switching concept, we discuss STP protocol. Okay. So basically, in STP protocol, we discuss a flavor also, STP flavor. So open standard means CST protocol we discuss, RSTP protocol we discuss. In Cisco protocol, Cisco proprietary protocol name is PVST, PVST plus protocol. Then we discuss RPVST. Okay, so this protocol we discuss. Clear? Right now, if you have Juniper switch, so Juniper switch run CST or RSTP. Never run PVST, PVST plus or RPVST. This protocol only run which one device? Shemin, Cisco devices. Clear? Which one device? Only Cisco devices. But right now, CST, PVST or PVST plus, I'm calling slow convergence protocol. Which one protocol, Shemin? Slow convergence. RSTP or RPVST called fast convergence protocol. Which one protocol, Shemin? Shemin, can you hear me? So in this protocol, we discuss fast and slow convergence. Okay, right now we discuss one more topic in STP of features. Which one? STP features. In feature, we discuss port fast feature and BPDU guard. Clear? Why we use a port fast and BPDU guard? Clear? Suppose if you have a Cisco series switch and this switch connected via a PC. Whenever this PC connected via switch, this switch will take to come up this port in forwarding state a 30-second. How many? 30 seconds. So that is the reason I am using which one feature? Port fast feature. Clear? Because PVST or PVST plus called slow convergence protocol. But right now by default a Cisco switches enable only PVST protocol. Clear? So right now STP will take a 3-day session, okay, in CCNA. And one more topic, its name RSTP. Which one? RSTP. RSTP will take only 1-day session. Clear? After STP, we discuss one more topic. Clear? After STP, one more topic. Its name IVR. Which one? IVR. IVR called inter-VLAN routing. Which one? Inter-VLAN routing. This one is not any routing protocol, any switching protocol. This one is your concept. Okay, based on your concept. Suppose if I am connected via switch 1 and switch 1 connected via VLAN 10 users and switch another side connected via users and VLAN number is 20. So basically if I want to communicate in between PC1 to PC2, so how to communicate? So basically group 10 and group 2, group 20 never communicate. But right now if you configure IVR concept, then communication successfully. Okay, but right now in IVR I will use a layer 3 concept. Which one concept, Shamin? Layer 3 concept. Okay, in IVR we discuss a 3 features. First, layer 3 device concept, then we discuss sub interface concept, then we discuss SVI concept. Okay, on layer 2 switch, how to communication possible with layer 3 device router. If you have any multi-layer switch, so how communication possible? Clear? If you have only single physical link, but right now inside LAN I am getting 100 of VLANs, so how communication possible? So I will discuss sub interface, layer 3 or SVI. Clear? So this one is 16 number topic. After this one topic we discuss one more topic. Basically IVR only take a 1-day session. Clear? Only 1-day session. After IVR I have one more topic, 17 number. It's called ether channel. Right now in real time scenario I am calling LAG. Lag means a link aggregation. Which one? Link aggregation. Why we use ether channel? Suppose if I am connected via a switch 1 or switch 2, clear, and I am connected via users servers, clear. Suppose this one link goes down, so I am getting a single point of failure. Yes or no? Single point of failure. So that is the reason network admin will do connect two links, one more links, a redundant links. Okay, so whenever admin connected two redundant links with a layer 2 or layer 3 switch, anyone, layer 2 or layer 3 switch, then automatically one link make active and another link standby. Okay, so why we elect this one concept? By default STP run. Which one? STP. So that is the reason STP protect a loops. Okay, STP prevent the loops. In this scenario STP will do only one task, one link active and another one link standby. Right now all data traffic user side only go via active link. If active link goes down, then standby link automatically convert into active link. Clear? But right now in STP, I think I already clear. It will take how many seconds? A 30-second process. Clear? So that is the reason I am getting. Suppose in this scenario I have 100 MB link and this one also 100 MB link. But right now I am using only one link. So this one link I am calling wastage. Yes or no? So that is the reason I will configure a bundling. I will do a physical link bundle into single logical link. Which one link? Single logical link. Okay, right now after bundling all process a logical, all process logical, but after performing ether channel configuration I will get a throughput. Which one? A throughput. Suppose if I am getting a 100 MB link, this one, so in this scenario in 1 second I am sending 100 MB data, in within a second I am receive also 100 MB data. That means a throughput is one link a 200 MB. How many? 200 MB. After performing bundling I am getting a single logical link and I am also getting a throughput. How many? 400 Mbps. Clear? So that means in within a second I am sending 400, within a second I am receive 400. Clear, Shamin? So ether channel will take only 1 day session. How many? 1 day session. Clear? After ether channel, complete your switching topic. Which one topic? Switching topic. We discuss CCNA project. Okay, we discuss CCNA project. Okay, in this project only configure switching concept. Which one concept? Switching concept. Clear? I will do one campus project. In this campus project you can configure all switching topics. Clear? All switching topics. Then after project I will do one more process. After CCNA project, just move on to next topic. I will discuss first routing. Which one? Routing. So basically most of the person know a routing called only layer 3 devices, but in backend process in routing you have two types of routing. Clear? So first call source based routing. Which one? Source based. And second called destination based routing. So by default a router will do which one routing process? Destination based routing. Clear? If you want to manipulate your traffic, so I will configure a source based routing. Clear? Source based routing configure via a policy. Okay, I am using ACL, a route map, distribution list, prefix. Okay, and multiple things. Clear? I will do policy. Clear? In destination routing, which one routing? In destination based routing we discuss static routing. Which one? Static routing. We discuss a default routing concept, and then we discuss one more topic, a dynamic routing protocol. Which one, Shamin? Dynamic routing protocol. So basically in dynamic routing protocol and static default. So basically in static routing, I am calling this one is manual process, no automatic convergence, no authentication, no timers running. Okay. So this one type configuration, but right now default also as well, similar, clear? But right now static is use a low CPU utilization. Default also use low CPU utilization, but right now if I have a multiple routers, so I'm using which one routing protocols? A dynamic routing protocols. Clear? Basically in dynamic routing protocol, I will get a three types of routing protocols. Okay. So we will discuss first old protocol. Its name RIP, routing information protocol. Then we discuss EIGRP routing protocol. Then we discuss OSPF. Okay. So basically you have version 2 or version 3. We discuss both. Clear? Step by step. Clear? So basically first day we discuss routing concept, only one day routing concept. Then we discuss second day. Second day we discuss static routing. Then third day we discuss default routing, and dynamic routing will take a 2 days. EIGRP will take 3 days. OSPF also take a 3 days. Clear? That means 3, 3, 6 to 8, 9, 10, and then 11. So that means 11 days a routing concept. Clear? Complete routing. Clear? How many days? 11 days. It's depend on your knowledge. If you learn first a theory part, then we discuss a practical part as similar. Okay, practical also. Clear? Shamin, clear? So 18 number routing concept. Then we discuss next topic name is 19 number topic is we discuss IPv6. First we learn a basic details. First we learn basic details. Then we learn advanced details. Suppose I just want to configure IPv6 addresses. So how many way to assign IPv6 address? You have two methods, static or dynamic. Static means a manual, and dynamic I am using a DHCP server. Yes or no? And we discuss EUI 64 concept. Okay. So this type of details we discuss IPv6. Basically IPv6 will take a 2 day session. After basic and advanced configuration, we discuss a 20 number topic. In this 20 number topic, we discuss IPv6 routing. Which one routing? IPv6 routing with the help of routing protocols. First we discuss static routing, then we discuss default routing. After static default, we discuss a dynamic routing protocol with IPv6. Suppose a RIP, EIGRP, and then OSP. Clear? All protocols. So 2 days for basics and 1 day, 1 to 2 days for routing protocol. So how many days? 2 plus 2, 4 days. Clear? Right now, after 20 number or 90 number topic complete, we discuss a next topic, 21. Clear? We discuss a 21 number topic, name is net. Which one? Net. Basically most process is net translation. Right now, suppose if you are connected via your home modem, so your home modem also do a net translation. Right now you are getting an IP address on your laptop, PC, mobile phone. Which class? A class C. Okay, class C, which address? I'm getting a private IP address. So basically private IP never access any internet services. Clear? So how to access internet service? So that is the reason modem will do which one process? Net translation. In net translation, private IP, which one IP? Private IP convert into public IP address. Which one? Public IP address. Clear? So first we learn what is the meaning of private IP, what is the meaning of public IP in IPv4. In IPv4. Then we discuss a net types. How many types net available? We discuss 3 types of net: static net. Then we discuss dynamic net, then we discuss a PAT. Clear? Port address translation. Clear? I just want to save a multiple public IP address. I just want to use only single public IP and all LAN user traffic overload with single public IP. But right now, how to identify users in PAT? So I will discuss. Clear? After 21 number topic, it will take a 2 days session. Clear? First we learn theory part, then we discuss a practical part. Clear? This thing clear? Shamin? After 21 number topic, we discuss one more topic. Its name 22. I will discuss IP services. Which one topic? IP services. What is the meaning of IP services? Right now, suppose if I am connected via ISP and ISP connected via router and router connected via switch and switch connected via user. Suppose after some time a router goes down. So all LAN user traffic drop on your switches. Yes or no? So in this scenario, I am getting again single point of failure. So how to resolve this kind of issues? So I will use which one protocols? IP services protocols. Clear? Then I am connected via a two routers. How many routers? Router 1 or router 2. Clear? And both connected via ISP. Clear? Right now, but I am using this one is my 100 MB link and this one is my 10 Mbps link. Clear? Suppose this user want to go 100 Mbps link, so I will assign this one interface a gateway IP. Yes or no? So user have a gateway IP, then send the data traffic via R1. But right now, suppose if R1 goes down, then R2 carry the data traffic, but manually change all LAN user a gateway IP address. Which one IP? Gateway IP. So that is the reason I am using IP services. I don't want to change one by one users a gateway IP because it will take a long time. Yes or no? It will take a 1 hour, 2 hour if I have a 500 user, 200 users. So that is the reason I am using IP services concept. Clear? In this IP services concept, we can configure HSRP protocol, VRRP protocol, we can configure GLBP protocols, but these three protocols will provide virtual gateway IP. Which one? Virtual gateway IP. This gateway IP assign only PCs. Clear? Not available any router physical interfaces. Only available in protocols. Clear? So this virtual gateway IP provide a user. Suppose our R1 goes down, so automatically R2 will make active router and forward all the data traffic. Clear? So that is the reason I'm using IP services. I will make a virtual gateway IP and then I'm also configure virtual gateway MAC. Clear? So how many protocols available? HSRP, VRRP or GLBP. Clear, Shamin? So IP services will take a 3 days session. How many? 3 days. After IP services, we discuss one more topic. Which one topic number? Topic number is 22. Yes or no? Then we discuss one more topic. Its name 23 topic number. We configure first in 23 number topic we discuss port security. Clear? In port security we discuss how to protect unauthorized user. Only configure a switch site. Clear? So in port security it will take 1 day session. Unauthorized devices, how to protect in my organization. So it will take only 1 day session. And after 23 number topic we discuss one more topic. It's very important, ACL. If you want to learn a firewall or security, any security device, so you must have ACL knowledge, because with the help of ACL, match a data traffic. So We will discuss ACL types also, standard or extended. We discuss number ACL, we discuss name ACL. Then we discuss how to modify. Clear? How to modify. So basically ACL will take a 2 days session. Clear? So basically how many topics? A 24 number topic or 23. Clear? Then we discuss one more topic, 25 number topic. In 25 number topic, we discuss DSCP with IPv4, with IPv6. How to make IPv4 DSCP server? How to make IPv6 DSCP server? First, we learn a theory part, clear? Then we do a practical, clear? So basically, DSCP will take only 1 day session. After 25th number topic, we discuss a 26 number topic. We discuss SDLC technology. What is the meaning of SDLC? MPLS. Okay. Why we use MPLS? Clear. Then we discuss what is the meaning of triple PoE. Clear. So this one topic will take a 1 day session. Then we discuss a 27 number topic. Clear. In 20 number 7 topic, we will discuss a Python introduction. Which one? Python introduction. And we discuss a single script. It's called telnet script. Clear? So basically a Python introduction we discuss, then we discuss a telnet script. Clear? Automation part. Then we discuss 28 number topic. Why SD-WAN? Use in real-time scenario. Okay. So first we discuss introduction. Clear? Then we discuss device types. Clear? Shamin, device types. After these 3 topics, 1 day, this one 1 day only. Clear? We discuss only a basic details. Clear? Why we use. After 28 number topic, we discuss a 29 number topic. Clear? In 29 number topic, we discuss how to take backup, a router switches. Okay. How to restore configuration. Clear? How to install iOS. Clear? How to break a password also. Clear? How to break a password. Clear? And then topic number 30, we discuss interview questions. Clear? In interview question, we learn which type of questions. Interview. Okay. So this one is your complete CCNA topic, guys. Clear? This one is new CCNA syllabus. Okay. First, we learn a basic fundamentals. Clear? In new CCNA syllabus, a requirement how to do practicals. Okay. So basically, we can configure 2 types of simulators. Okay. 2 types of simulators. So we use first GNS3 application. Which one? GNS3 application. Clear? Then we can use packet tracer. Okay. Which one? Packet tracer. New packet tracer. It's 8.0. So why we use 2 simulators? So basically on GNS3 you can learn commands and concepts. Clear? Command and concepts. Clear? And then you can learn a packets or frame information. Which one? Packets or frame information inside. Okay. Why we use a packet tracer? Why we use packet tracer? So on packet tracer we learn a packet flow. Which one? Packet flow, frame flow. Okay. Then we discuss how many types of data packets of frames available on switch on routing protocol. So that is the reason on packet tracer we learn only packet flow, frame flow. Okay. No worry. Clear? Because a packet tracer have limitations. Okay. If you want to do any advanced protocol, if you want to run any advanced protocol, so packet tracer don't have any extra commands available. That is the reason all practical will do a GNS3 application. Okay. Then after a simulator we discuss one more topic. Okay. If you are doing CCNA, so I will provide a PDF books. Okay. CCNA new books, then we provide a lab guide also. Okay, then we provide exam questions. Clear? So right now, so this one is your complete CCNA 200, 301. So it will take a complete 45 days session. Okay. So I will teach a same method. Okay. Just go to MS Pen, then I will write down all the theory, all the practical scenarios, then save into PNG file, and then provide a PNG file and recorded lectures.